When we looked at the agenda this morning, we thought it would be about 1.5 hours meeting we were going to have. It turned out to be 5 hours and more. You can see from that the intensity of the discussion that came out of that, largely around the security issues. Around the security issues of whether or not we're going to have elections in the DRC. We had two delegations, one from the government of the DRC and the second one was from the Independent Electoral Commission of the DRC, assuring us that they will be having elections on the 23rd of December, and that's good news for us. We went into all the complexities that we are facing right now, and we're quite comfortable that we will have elections this year in the DRC. We would like to support them and we would like to encourage them to ensure that there is free and fair elections. We had a briefing on the situation in the Republic of Madagascar, and we have elections coming up in Madagascar before the end of the year, and we would like to make sure that they too are free and fair. We've taken a decision which we're going to recommend to the heads of state, that the chair of the double Troika, the ministerial chair, goes back to Madagascar to ensure that we can find a peaceful solution to some of the problems that are outstanding out there, some of them largely legislative problems. We had a lengthy discussion around a number of other issues that have security implications. We discussed Lesotho at length. It took half of the time that we had for the meeting, but by the end of it we were quite satisfied that with all the plans we've put in place, we will be able to find some stability in Lesotho. We have a new government in Lesotho, and they have given us a briefing on how far they are with the developments there. We had with us here the Oversight Committee, which gave us an overview of what problems are still outstanding. And we were able to interrogate what we got from the government of Lesotho and the report of the Oversight Committee, and we expressed our concern to the government of Lesotho that perhaps we could fast track some of the issues that we have committed ourselves to. Lesotho has been in this situation for far too long for a country of that size, and we continue to be very concerned, but uppermost in our mind is how can we help Lesotho get out of its situation. Ultimately, we decided that we are going to recommend to the heads of state that we retain the facilitator, who happens to be the chair of SADC, who happens to be the president of South Africa. But the team from Lesotho have asked that he second somebody to Lesotho on a full-time basis so that they are quite certain that they have easy access to the facilitator. So all those matters that we discussed today are going onto the agenda of the heads of state tomorrow, and we've done the bulk of the work for them. Very lengthy meeting, but very comprehensive, and we are all satisfied that in time we will have a very peaceful subcontinent.